Welcome to our hand members, 4/5 members at the here along with Love Bug. I'm going to introduce Love Bug's project. She woke me up. What time did you wake me up last night? She don't know. She woke me up like 4:30. 4:30 this morning and showed me her little project she decided to work on. Now I know Alan also is doing the same project as Brittany, but maybe this will help you out a little bit, Alan. I guess you're with the project you're working on. You can buy these dolls for like $40 on eBay and off Amazon, but I think the whole point of this is to be able to build one, okay? Because to show your art, your talent. All right, so this is Love Bug's project going on here. Okay, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a Raggedy Ann or Raggedy Andy doll, right? Raggedy Ann or Raggedy Andy. They're good dolls to use because they already have the striped legs. You're gonna need a plastic body from Hobby Lobby or one of your kids' toys. Huh?
You cut the neck off.
Yeah, make sure you cut the neck off. Okay. Arms already cut.
No, they're not. You pull them out.
Oh, you pulled them out? Mm-hmm. See, I didn't know that. Okay, so there you go. You're gonna need a thimble or some of these little plastic things, or you're gonna need wooden beads. You will need a corkscrew bottle opener, a cap.
Well, the thimble should go there.
Yeah, a thimble will work too. This is a little small, so we decided to go with that instead. But you can use a thimble if it's big enough. Super glue. Some of these fuzzy sticks. Pipe cleaners. Okay, blue, 2 of them. Some wire cutters. Some push tacks, push pins.
I tried to find the big ones because I was going to use a softball.
Okay, yeah. You can get big ones or small ones. You need a paintbrush. You'll need crimson paint, red, flat black, brilliant silver and Krylon spray, gloss banner red, and acrylic clear flat. You'll need some of this wire. I think it's like 14 gauge wire. Okay, you need some of that. You'll need a baseball. She got a rubber one this time. Scissors, sewing kit, hot glue gun with hot glue sticks, and screwdriver, a screw, one and only screw, a bottle cap, and we use these little flashlights. They work perfect. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your baseball and you're gonna stain it up. You can use a Dremel or a sander, and you're gonna scuff the baseball up so it doesn't look brand new. And then I don't know if you can tell actually. There, that's a little bit better. You can see how scuffed up the ball is because we got a good glare out here of light. So the ball's all scuffed up. Okay, you run some mud and dirt over it, some paint, whatever, and then you're gonna cut some of this wire out. All right, and then you're gonna use this screw that you have right here, and you're gonna puncture some holes into your baseball. And all the spots you push those holes is where you're going to push these pieces of wire in. When you push those pieces of wire in, you're going to run a little bit of super glue on it, push it back in. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, getting those wires prepped and these holes prepped, you mark all these holes with a pen, where you want to put them ahead of time. Take your tacks, take them outside, spray paint them with the brilliant silver. Once they're dry, coat them in the black acrylic and then wipe it off with a rag. Once you're done with that, take the crimson and hit up the tips with the crimson. Once they're dry, flat clear coat them. Okay, that takes care of your pins. Once your pins are done and your wires are pre-cut and you can start puncturing all your holes, you're going to super glue onto the tacks to hold them in permanently. And you put super glue on your wires to push them in permanently, and that takes care of the head. Okay, that takes care of the head. Now, once you're done with the head, what my wife did next was she did the drill, and this is pretty intuitive. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, anyway, it's a pretty good idea. She took the corkscrew and she broke it off, and she used the cap, ran it through. Then we use these little plastic things, or what's supposed to be is a little round ball, like on those little toys for the kids, with a hole in one side and a hole in the other side. And then we put it through, hot glued it all together. If you use a thimble, you'll still need the thimble and the wooden ball as well. Okay. The only thing we don't have yet is the rope for the arms, but we're getting there. Alright, once you have all that done, you have this hot glued together, ready to go. She took the doll and she cut the doll up. So pretty much she's just going to use the legs. She'll cut the body off too and put the legs in through here. The rope through the arms and then attach the head. On the left arm, as you're looking at it, is a hand. I cut the hand off. She might try something different though, because it's supposed to be a little burlap bag. But we cut the hand off, dirtied it up. It's really hard to tell, but it's a little dirtied up. And I hot glued, instead of cutting the fabric, I hot glued some of the stuffing to it, because it looks like it's supposed to be ripped right there. And then I used another one of these, and I drilled a hole in it, and then I hot glued all around it, and then put it back in to make it where you can attach the rope to it. Okay, so that's the left hand, and obviously the right hand. At this point, you have the head done, you have the body cut up. You can take this outside, and I might dirty them up a little bit, or have her dirty them up a little bit with a little bit of mud, a little bit of dirt and stuff. Just so it looks pretty beat up and old. There should be a little cut on the leg too, so we might hot glue a little bit of fabric, a little bit of whatchamacallit, a little bit of stuffing to it. Now I spray painted the flashlight brilliant silver, black washed it with a black acrylic, and then after that I took that screw and I screwed the screw through the top into the cap, and then I hot glued all the inside there. And then what I did is I also put it through the bottle cap. And then what I did is it's a Corona bottle cap, spray painted with the banner red, and then highlighted on the tips to make it look worn with the brilliant silver. You can also use a nail. Some people use it's supposed to be a nail, but I used a screw. And what I did, as you can see underneath here, I used hot glue to keep it sitting upward. So it still turns, but it won't fall down. Okay. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it together, and once it's together, it's going to create the little tank. Okay, so that takes care of the tank. The sewing kit's obviously for sewing the little legs together, which she's working on right now. So she'll sew the little legs together, and then we bought, instead of using rubber bands, she bought these little tiny leather straps.
No, I definitely cut up an old belt.
Really? Awesome. She cut up an old belt into little strips, a little leather one, and she'll paint it red. One it's around the ball, one around the ball, and then all around the chest area with a little paper clip. And the backpack will be mounted on the back as well with that. So I think that pretty much explain it. That's how it's going to look right there. There you go. It says I love you.
Because he's a real one.
Because it's a real one. You don't have to be
ruining real dolls.
Yeah, we're ruining real Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy dolls, and that's not cool.
These
but
are expensive dolls.
Yeah, I know. So
they make fake Raggedy Anns.
Yeah, they make fake ones. Anything, or Where's Waldo legs would work too, I guess, right? But
Who makes Waldo dolls?
I don't know.
They
probably are. So this is Ethica from SoaringHammer.com, 405.com. Now, of course, we did not mention the name. Did we mention the name of what we're building? Or what you're building?
No.
No, we're not going to. If you can guess it, you win a cookie.
Everybody already knows. Nobody's dumb.
Yeah, I know. All right, remember, if we can do it.
What if somebody doesn't know?
Some people probably don't know.
I'm sorry.
What you mean? Remember, if we can do it, so can you.